Let's get to the next news. Meghalaya has taken a historic step by declaring Khasi and Garo as the official state languages. Let's break down what it means to be a state language, how the 8th schedule works, and what is India's official language framework look like. Meghalaya has officially recognized Khasi and Garo as the state languages alongside English through the Meghalaya Official Language Ordinance 2026. This decision highlights the difference between a state official language and an 8th schedule language under the constitution and raises broader questions about the India's official language framework. Let's understand the criteria for the state official language. Article 345 of the Constitution states that a state legislature can adopt any language spoken in the state as its official language. Flexibility is allowed. States can choose one or more languages. Examples: Meghalaya now has English, Khasi, and Garo as official state languages. Let's understand the criteria for the 8th schedule language. Schedule Article 344 and Article 351 list the languages recognized at the national level. Currently 22 languages such as including Hindi, Bengali, Telugu, Urdu, etc. The criteria is not formally codified but generally based on widespread use across regions, historical use across regions, demand from states and communities. The benefit is inclusion gives a language national recognition, eligibility for UPSC exams, and promotion under Article 351. Let's understand the constitutional and legal framework governing this issue. Official Languages Act 1963 governs the use of Hindi and English for union purposes. Article 343. Hindi is the official language of the Union. English continues for official purposes. Article 345 of the Constitution states that the state decides their own official languages. Article 346 and Article 347 deal with the communication between state and recognition of languages spoken by a substantial population. Let's understand the official languages of the Government of India. Union official languages such as Hindi and English. 8th schedule languages, 22 recognized languages. Latest addition was Bodo, Dogri, Maithili, Santali in 2003 via 92nd Amendment. Recent state level additions are Khasi and Garo in the Meghalaya in 2026 April. Key takeaways from these developments are: states' official languages chosen by the state legislatures under Article 345. 8th schedule language recognized nationally with cultural and administrative benefits. India's union official languages are Hindi and English. Recent developments is Meghalaya's move strengthens indigenous identity and may push for Khasi and Garo inclusion in the 8th schedule. Key suggestions for a policy reform. First, clear criteria for 8th schedule inclusion. Define measurable benchmarks such as population size, literature, education, etc. Education use, etc. Second one, periodic review. Every 10 years, Parliament should review demands for new languages. Third, balanced representation. Ensure smaller languages are not overshadowed by dominant ones. Fourth, digital and administrative integration. Promote new official languages in e-governance, exams, and education. Fifth, language preservation funds. Allocate resources for documentation and promotion of indigenous languages. Meghalaya's recognition of Khasi and Garo shows how states can strengthen local identity through language. But the bigger question remains, how should India balance states' choices with national recognition under the 8th schedule?